thanks for joining us today.
Oh, no problem.
Last week didn't quite go very well. Lost a heartbreaker to number 3 Limestone here at home, 57-56 in the last minute, and then fell at Belmont Abbey after holding a halftime lead. Even though the results didn't come out the way you wanted, what can you learn from playing a tough game like that against the number 3 team in the country, and just maybe some things that you could improve or that you feel like you did well last week?
I definitely think that we can gain confidence from that game. I mean, we stayed with the number 14. We almost beat them. We should have beat them. But I mean, like you said, we lost a close one. I think that we've learned a lot that we have players who can step up in the moments of need. Like we had Amy, she had some big points. Arnell had some big points. I mean, I think that we've just learned that everyone on our team is important. Even the bench was all into the entire game. Just like everyone has a job and everyone did their role that game.
Yeah, that's what it's going to take here coming on the stretch as well. For you, Tuesday night might be a little bit emotional, I guess you could say. Senior night, last regular season game in the Student Center against Lees McRae. What do you think that's going to be like playing your last regular season game here in the Student Center at King?
I think it's going to be bittersweet because, I mean, we know once we get past this game, we're ready for tournament, which is the most serious time. But I also think that we're going to be sad because, I mean, this is our last real game here. So it's going to be intense, and I think emotions are going to be crazy. Everyone's definitely going to be into it. Everyone's going to be wild, and I'm pretty excited for it.
Yeah, can you kind of talk about, too, the growth in the program since you're freshman year here, won only 5 games. It's come a long ways. You're right on the verge of winning 20 here this year. Talk about the growth of the program in that 4 years here.
Oh, yeah. My freshman year, Coach Thompson and Coach Shelley were just as new as Tia and I were coming in as freshmen. And we started out, we really didn't win very many games, but I felt that our team has gotten so much better, and we just continue to get better, and the coaching is just it's just amazing. Like we're all learning from everything that he's teaching us.
Yeah, it's nice to see that here going forward too.
Yes,
that's for
definitely.
Sure. And for you personally, you're 4th in the conference right now on blocks. You've been up there every year. You've been at King near the top of the conference in block shots. Can you talk about your kind of in the back line of defense, what you're thinking, what kind of the mentality behind that going up for blocks, and just your mentality on the defensive end?
Well, I've not always been like a leading scorer for the team, but I know that defense is something that can always be there no matter what. So if you're not shooting the best, who cares? Go out there and make sure that your defense is excellent. And that's always my key, is to make sure that if someone's coming in there, I'm either going to block it or I'm going to get a rebound. I'm going to try my best to stop them some way.
Yeah, and that showed here, especially over the last few months, I'm sure. Going forward, I mentioned Tuesday night, Lees McRae here in the Student Center, senior night, all that. Followed by a conference tournament game Saturday, which has the possibility of being here in the Student Center. Talk about what some of the keys are going to be, and how Tuesday night is kind of key to getting a win and kind of building a little momentum going into postseason play.
I think that the main keys, we have our own little 3 keys that we talk about in the locker room, which are defend, rebound, and take care of the ball. I think that that's going to play a really important role. I also think that we're ranked as one of the best defensive teams, and I think that's going to help us a lot, and that's really encouraging. And I think we just need our shots to fall. That's what we've been struggling with lately. As soon as our shots fall and our defense is great, then I think we have just as good a chance as anybody.
All right, that's coming up Tuesday night, senior day in the Student Center, 5:30 p.m. Recognize the women's basketball seniors prior to the game. Then Saturday, depending on how the seedings fall, could be here in the Student Center. Again at 2 o'clock if it's here. Live stats, live video links on kingtornado.com if you can't make it. Thanks for joining us, and good luck this week.
Thank you.